Welcome to the roaring world of chainsaws, where steel bites through timber and raw power rules the forest. From precision cuts to massive takedowns, this is the ultimate show of chainsaw domination. Subscribe now and feel the fury. Welcome to Tree Power Channel. The worker hung high in the air, using a chainsaw to trim a large tree branch. A strong wind blew across the tree, causing the leaves to shake violently. After cutting, he carefully lowered the branch with a rope, keeping his balance in the swaying space in the sky. In the middle of the forest, a large tree was smoking, possibly from a lightning strike or a fire at the base. The worker was wearing protective gear, a chainsaw in hand. He made a clean cut into the cracked trunk, white smoke billowing from the rapidly spinning saw blade. On the top of a tall tree in the middle of a residential area, a worker wears a safety harness secured with a sturdy rope. He uses a chainsaw to cut the top of the tree decisively. The top is slowly lowered with a rope.
Отлично.
The zoom lens zoomed in on the steel engine, which vibrated with each beat, the sharp saw blade whistling through the thick wood. The protective gloves gripped the handles tightly, each cut making a sharp sound, sawdust flying like fire dust under the forest sunlight. In the middle of the forest, a large tree was uprooted, lying on its side like a carpet. A worker held a chainsaw in his hand. He started the machine. The saw blade roared and began to cut into the thick trunk of the tree. Sawdust flew up. The sound of the saw echoed in the deep forest, creating a scene both wild and full of human strength.
Wupp. Drunter war keiner. Ah ja, bisschen, ja. Ja, da ist er kaputt, ja. Da war es halt Zeit.
In a large yard, a large tree has been securely tied with crisscross rope from its trunk to various anchor points. A worker starts a chainsaw, the blade screeching loudly, digging deep into the trunk. Once the cut is complete, the ropes hold the tree down in the right direction, gently and controlled. A professional scene demonstrating safe tree cutting techniques. A large tree trunk lies twisted on the road. A worker approaches, a chainsaw roaring loudly in his hand. He cuts through the wood, sawdust flying yards. The saw blade cuts through the cracked wood, making a dry sound in the deep forest.
Ending.
In the blackened forest after the fire, a giant tree still stands alone with its scorched trunk. Workers in protective gear approach with a Husky 3120 XP chainsaw, long blades cutting deep into the dry, charred stump. Black sawdust flies. The tree shakes and slowly falls down in the hazy smoke. Near the peaceful riverbank, a large uprooted tree lay across the river. The man started the chainsaw in his hand and began cutting through the tree. The rumbling sound of the saw mixed with the sound of flowing water, creating a powerful yet poetic scene.
Popping down here. Hear it?
Get going.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of the deep green forest, a worker wears protective gear and a helmet. He starts the steel chainsaw, the engine roaring loudly. With each steady cut, the sharp blade cuts deep into the thick wood. Sawdust flies in the sunlight filtering through the canopy, creating a scene that is both powerful and enchanting. The crane stretched its long, powerful arms through the foliage, holding the tree trunks with steel cables. Each large log was cut off and lifted gently, as if a deft steel arm were removing each giant puzzle piece in midair. In the garden, a worker used a chainsaw to cut into a large, charred tree trunk. As the trunk swayed, a forestry machine approached and gently pushed the tree to safety.